Hello everyone, I'm back with my January and February pickups. I got a lot of Blu-rays, a DVD, and a couple box sets. So yeah, let's get started. First is the limited edition box set of Ben-Hur. I finally got it, yeah. And it's it's not spine number. It's a limited edition and it's limited, and my number is 89,568. And then the next big box that I have is Gone with the Wind. And that's my number is 57,974. Both of these films look fantastic on Blu-ray. I'm not going to go into more depth about these releases because there are hundreds, if not thousands, of these videos on YouTube. So, unless you want to hear me talk for another 10 minutes, you can request, I'm not going to do these, but you can request me to open those if you wish. So yeah, next are a couple of Blu-rays. First is To Kill a Mockingbird, the Blu-ray digibook from Universal's 100th Anniversary Collector Series. I've been waiting for this to come out on Blu-ray for a long time, and it finally came out on Blu-ray. And let's take a look at the spine and the back. The only thing I don't like about this release is that you know how sometimes on the back of digibooks you have the thing that you can just that thing you can take off and there's like a nice back. Yeah, you don't have a nice back on this. But yeah, I can't complain. The movie is, I really like the movie. Gregory Peck's performance is great as usual. And the kids in this movie, the kids who play Scout, Jem, and Dale, were really good in their roles. So here, and that's the movie on Blu-ray, the digital copy pamphlet here. 44 pages of stuff that you can look through. Very interesting. Got some original posters in there. And the DVD version of the film. Yeah, really love this movie. It finally got the treatment it deserves on Blu-ray. To highly recommend To Kill a Mockingbird. Next is one of my personal favorite films ever, and that's Martin Scorsese's Hugo. One of my favorite films, probably in my top 75 films, and in my top 5 Scorsese films. It's about this kid who's orphaned, and he lives in a train station, and yeah, he fends for himself, he steals, and things like that. But and the only thing that connects him back to his late father is an automaton. And yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything for that after that. So yeah, and that's the slip cover. And here's the Blu-ray. So it comes with 3D version of the film, 2D version of the film, and the DVD version of the film, and the copy of the film, which is on the other side of this pamphlet here. So yeah, highly recommend Hugo to any Scorsese fan or to any film lover. So yeah. Hugo. Next is my One Master of Cinema I picked up. Spine number 62. It's Les Maîtres du Temps by René Laloux, or Time Masters. I finally completed my Laloux collection with this film. I knew I was going to like this film, but I didn't know how much I was going to like it. I really liked it a lot. I really like Laloux' imagination, you could say. He's very unique. He has a really distinct style that it's a shame he only made 3 feature films. But yeah, it's about this boy, Pierre, who is abandoned. No, not really abandoned. His father dies on the planet Perdide, and Jafar, Claude's his father's friend. His father got him OSS to Claude. Not OSS, SOS to Claude. Jafar. Excuse me. You got an OSS SOS message to Jafar about his son being abandoned on Perdide. So Jafar and a crew of about 3 or 4 people goes out to rescue him. So yeah, comes with 1 disc and a very nice booklet, as Masters of Cinema usually does come with. So I highly recommend La Maître du Temps for all these all those animation nuts out there. But yeah, if you're gonna go for a DVD version, go for this version, please. Don't go for the $100 Region 1 version, because this probably has a better transfer. So yeah, this is Region 2 locked, unfortunately. So you need to have a Region free DVD or Blu-ray player. Next is Eclipse Set 31. 3 popular films by Jean-Pierre Gohan. Now you might know Jean-Pierre Gohan from his work with Jean-Luc Godard and Groupe des Avatov. He made Tout va bien, he's on Criterion. Vladimir et Rosa, British Sounds, The Wind of the East, and a few other ones. And I got this because Criterion had a 50% off Valentine's Day sale for all the lonely cinephiles out there, like myself. So I picked up a couple things. So yeah, it comes with 3 films: Poto and Gabengo, Routine Pleasures, and My Crassy Life. I only watched Poto and Gabengo, and that's a really, really good documentary, one of my favorites, about these two twin girls who make up their basically their own language. And yeah, it's basically about how society alienates the people who are different, and how the media blows things way out of proportion. So yeah, here is Poto and Gabengo. All the inside of all 3 of them have like this yellow and blue theme. Next is Routine Pleasures and My Crassy Life. Haven't watched those 2 yet, but I'm going to soon. So yeah, if you're a fan of documentary films, I highly recommend you check out the Eclipse 31. Next is by number 5, finally good Criterions, is François Truffaut's Les Quatre Cents Coups, or The 400 Blows. It's about this kid, played by Jean-Pierre Léaud, who is basically comes from a broken home, and he tries to find his place in the world, but anybody steals, and it's just part of growing up. It's a coming of age story. It's based off of biographical elements from François Truffaut's life, and it's in the digipack case. They unfortunately their 400 Blows keep case was on back order during the Valentine's Day sale, so I gotta wait for that. It's 1 disc with the little fold out there. So yeah, I highly recommend the 400 Blows. Everyone. And I don't say, oh, it's in French and I don't want to read a film. No, with this film, you won't even notice subtitles are there. So that's 400 Blows. Next is spy number 249, and it's Gio Pontecorvo's The Battle of Algiers. Easily one of the greatest war films ever made, about the Algerian resistance during the French occupation in the 1960s. So yeah, it's I highly recommend this film. Everyone should watch this. It's an anti-war film, and so yeah, I usually really like anti-war films, but this film I really liked. So yeah, the Blu-ray edition of the film, it comes with 2 discs, disc 1 and 2, and it comes with the booklet here. Very nice. The same booklet that came with the DVD. So yeah, Battle of Algiers. Highly recommend it to any war film fan out there, or just any movie fan in general. Next, spy number 387. 2 films by Chris Marker. It's La Jetée and Sans Soleil. Now, La Jetée is one of my favorite films of all time. It's told in still frames, basically. It's basically told in still frames. So yeah, and Sans Soleil is kind of like an essay film, and this guy is traveling. This lady talks about not France, Japan and Africa, and it's really good. I liked it personally. So yeah, it's on Blu-ray. La Jetée looks really good on Blu-ray, by the way. The 1 disc there, and the book, a very thick booklet here, including a couple of interviews with Chris Marker, I think. So yeah, if you're a fan of French films, he was part of the left bank, part of the new wave because of La Jetée. So yeah, highly recommend this set. But it's not for everyone though. Don't get me wrong. Some people hate Sans Soleil because they think it's boring. Well, I don't think it's boring personally, but yeah, you'll be the judge of that. So next is spy number 591. It's Sidney Lumet's 12 Angry Men. It's a great film right here. It's in my top 30. For good reason. All 12 of these performances by these actors are fantastic. Especially Henry Fonda, juror number 8. So yeah, it's about these 12 men who 12 jurors who have to decide whether they're gonna put the 18-year-old boy on the chair or not. And it's about reasonable doubt, and it's a really fantastic film. The Criterion Blu-ray transfer of this is outstanding. One of the best I've ever seen the film look. Comes with a disc there and a booklet. Some very nice illustrations. So yeah, probably one of my most highly recommended releases out there. Up there with 7 Samurai and Fanny Alexander. That's 12 Angry Men. Next is spy number 592. take a look at that. Here's his spine. And it's Ernst Lubitsch, Designed for Living. This film was hilarious. I did not expect to laugh so much at this film. I only seen one Lubitsch before this, Trouble in Paradise, and I really like that film. Like one of the first romantic comedies ever. So yeah, it's basically about Gary Cooper and Frederick March's character who get basically entangled in a love triangle with Miriam Hawkins' character. So yeah, this is on Blu-ray. I got this at that February sale, Valentine's Day sale. It comes with a nice little booklet here. Yeah, I highly recommend this to all comedy fans, really, because this film's hilarious. Ernst Lubitsch is a great director, and he's one of those guys that you can automatically tell if it's a film by him. The Lubitsch touch, as they would call it. So that's Designed for Living. Next is spine number 593. Is Luis Buñuel's Belle de Jour, and it's a great film, by the way. It's about Catherine Deneuve's character, Séverine, who is basically bored with married life, so she becomes a prostitute, basically. Deneuve, her performance is fantastic as Séverine. Belle de Jour was her like, I guess you'd call it like a stage name. It comes with that one disc and the booklet. The Blu-ray transfer on this is amazing. One of the only Buñuel films out on Blu-ray, and it truly looks amazing. So yeah, highly recommend Belle de Jour. Next is spine number 594. It's Godzilla, or Gojira, by Ishiro Honda, and it's about Godzilla. Godzilla, who originated from the bombings of nuclear bomb tests in the ocean. So yeah, it's Godzilla. I really like this film. I actually never seen it before buying this, which is kind of weird. So yeah, it comes with this really nice digipack design. I thought the booklet would be bigger, but you know, I can't complain. One disc here with one Blu-ray disc and a pop-up. I love the pop-up. The kid in me loves the pop-up. So yeah, it's Godzilla. Takashi Shimaruya, the guy from Ikiru and Seven Samurai, a Kurosawa regular, is in this, and you know. So yeah, highly recommend Godzilla. It looks a lot better than the other Blu-ray that came out. Oh my god, that Blu-ray was horrendous. I couldn't get. Oh my god. But yeah, this Blu-ray looks really good. So if you want to get a Blu-ray, get the Criterion Blu-ray. Don't get that other one, please. Please don't get the other one. Now these next two films I haven't watched. First is spine number 595, and it's Francesco Rossi's The Moment of Truth. I was lucky enough to get this on Blu-ray because if you weren't shopping that day during the sale, it was pretty hectic. The site crashed. I had a lot of patience, so I guess it paid off, and I got The Moment of Truth on Blu-ray. And it's about bullfighting. It's kind of like an anti-bullfighting film, which I hate bullfighting. I think it's repulsive and disgusting, so you know. And one disc here with a booklet. Yeah, can't really recommend this film yet because I haven't seen it. So, it's The Moment of Truth. Finally, spine number 589. Finally, we got some Rainer Werner Fassbinder on Blu-ray, and it's World on a Wire. It's basically about this film. It's about this guy, and I'm not really too sure what it's about actually. I know it's a science fiction film, which inspired The Matrix, and it was recently found like a few years ago. I know France released a Blu-ray of it, but I heard this was a bit better. It had less noise than the French one. So yeah, it comes with really cool inner design here. Yeah, here we go. And it comes with one Blu-ray disc and the booklet. Yeah, I haven't checked this film out yet, but it's Fassbinder, and Fassbinder never disappoints. So yeah, can't wait to check that out. Yeah, that's it for now anyway. Probably gonna bring you an update video, probably in either late March or probably like early April or mid-April. I'm not gonna give you one to you in March because I plan not to buy that much. Because the sale's coming up, and I gotta start saving now. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day.